Hi, my beautiful butterflies. So it is March 2nd. It's about 4:23 p.m. I just got home 10 minutes ago. I couldn't sleep last night really, but I got up early this morning kind of. And I went and did some Instacart today, so I went and made some money. Now I did have to write everything down because I can't screenshot it and show you guys yet. I haven't figured out how to incorporate that into my video yet. So I did five total orders today. Good thing is I didn't go to Olympia Tumwater. I actually stayed in Mason County, which is the county I live in. So I worked for 4 hours, 27 minutes, and 46 seconds. Did 5 batches, and in that I made a total of $76.04. So I didn't do the math on this one, but if you do 46.04 divided by, we'll say 4.5, because 4.5 hours, that's about $16.90 an hour. That's pretty good. Now that doesn't take into account the money I put in for gas. I did put in $15 for gas. So my first batch, my first order that I took was at 10:16 a.m. It was a total of $10.33 for 3 items. I did get $4 in cash. And that one, so I accepted it as 10:16, and then I finished it at 10:45. That's when I delivered it. That one took me about half an hour, but it really only took me like 5 minutes to shop, less than 5 minutes. But I was on my way into town. So that one, it took me 9.2 miles to complete because, like I said, I was on my way into town. It was like just over 7 miles. I was almost halfway to town. My second order was, it took a little bit, but I finished it once I delivered it. My next order was 15 minutes later. I actually went and got a coffee. So I spent $6.35 on a coffee while I waited. But I accepted one at 11 for $16.37. That one was 11.5 miles one way, so to the store and then to the client's home. That was, I think, 16 items, but 18 units. So there was like one or two things that they had, like one or two, like an extra something. Then 2 minutes later at 11:55, I got another batch for $16.86. Now this one, because of where I delivered it to, I was closer to another town, and it's still Kroger store. But it was for $16.86. It was 19 units. I don't remember how many actual items. I think 15. So that was 16.1 miles. The one before that was 11.5 miles. Order number 4, I got at 1:23 p.m. So I was already on my way back towards my home. I was thinking about heading over to Olympia, and I still kind of kept my app on and was looking, and I picked up this order at 1:23 for $12.01. It was 16 units. That was 16.2 miles from where I accepted to the store and then to the customer's home. The last order that I took, and I was kind of debating on taking another order or not, was at 2:23. It was literally as I was leaving the one place, I got another order for $20.47. And it was 34 units. And it kind of, the one before that was almost all the ways home. Almost. That's why I almost didn't take this last one, but I was like, you know what? There's plenty enough time, enough daylight. It's another $20. So I took that one. It was 34 units. It was 10.8 miles because, again, I had to go back into town, which I was already, like I said, I was already pretty much halfway home. So I had to go back to town. So between going back to the store and then delivering, it was 10.8 miles. So a total of 63.8 miles is what I did today. Not bad. So I'm hoping to go out tomorrow again. I'm hoping I will have another good day like that. My tank is pretty much full now. Because I did fill it up all the ways, and gas was, with my discount, $3.29 a gallon. So I just filled up $15 worth. It pretty much got it full tank. I was at half. And that's just how I do my gas right now because I can't fill up properly, so I have to estimate it, and I just wait till I get to about the half tank line or below. Usually I try not to go too far below the half a tank, because I know right about half a tank is 5 gallons. So sometimes I will wait until I am below the half a tank just to make sure that I can get 5 gallons in. Because I hate wasting gas as far as like spilling it out. I hate it. Wasn't too bad. Like I said, I was like bebopping around. I shopped at a QFC that I haven't shopped at in a long time. And sorry guys, I'm like exhausted. I almost went to Bremerton to try and do a shop or two, but then I decided not to and head back towards home. But that was a fun little drive. I got out of the house for several hours. That was the biggest thing. Now I am home. I don't have to worry about cooking dinner. I just have to reheat dinner because I made dinner last night, which was salmon, mashed potatoes, and asparagus. I baked the salmon and asparagus in the oven. The mashed potatoes were leftovers from a couple of nights ago, so I'm literally on the last little bit of that. And I didn't make those from scratch. It was like one of those like Bob Evans, but it was store brand. And it was a family size one. And I usually sometimes will buy like the family size stuff just so that I have enough extras for a couple of days. So that's going to be my dinner tonight. I think I'm going to pull out some pork so that I can have some pork and rice the next couple of days because I have a ton of cream of mushroom. And that's about the only thing I will eat it with. Sometimes I'll make like tater tot casserole, but here's the thing. I make my tater tot casserole with chili. I could make it with the cream of mushroom, that's originally how you're supposed to make it, but I prefer it with chili. And I add an extra couple of ingredients in there to make it a little bit better. Anyways, there's that, guys. And because I haven't put the video up, I do want to let you guys know that I do have some more items on my store. So if you look on my Etsy shop, you'll see I have quite a few items. But in my bundle, you know what? I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to make a different video on that. All right, my loves. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy March. Bye bye.